Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Joy Without Justification. And we are your one-stop shop for boosting your mental health and your mental well-being and finding happiness. I'm Denny.
And I'm Dan, and today we're diving into the world of positive affirmations. You know, those little power phrases we repeat to ourselves to boost confidence and shift our mindset for the better.
Yeah, and we do them. We do them every morning. I do an affirmation short video every morning on our YouTube channel by at least 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And, we then share them on all of our social media.
Yes.
So on Reddit and Blue Sky
and
Facebook.
Yep.
We share them.
Yep.
So we do somewhat know a little bit about what a positive affirmation
I think
is.
we know a lot about positive affirmations. I mean, with my bizarre mental issues that I've been going through for the past few years, I tried them, and at first I was a skeptic because it just sounds hokey. Just tell yourself this and you'll start to believe it when deep in your soul you feel like garbage. But yeah, after a few weeks of repeating them, I started to feel a little bit better. I started to kind of have that mind shift towards believing that stuff.
Yeah, and we've said this before many times. It almost sounds like I'm a broken record every time I bring this up. But it is. It's just with the way society is. And even we ourselves, as much as we want to try to say that we are positive people, everybody has that negative moment. And especially now, because, let's face it, Christmas is next week.
Right.
And we've all already dealt enough since Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all the people that you've dealt with already in the stores because my dad would have been one of them people walking out of that store cursing at the top of his lungs of having to deal with standing in line, people everywhere, nobody wants to move.
Right.
So it's kind of hard at times to try to remember and be a positive person.
Sure.
But,
and we're busy people.
We are.
It's we've got our kids involved in, this, that, and the other. We have to work so much differently than we had to work years ago. A lot of parents are 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Or, whatever. So, I get it. I get why things are a hassle.
So,
Life just moves so fast.
So once in a while, you just gotta take a few minutes and refocus yourself.
Yeah.
Recenter yourself.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what a positive affirmation does, is it helps bring you back to that focusing.
Sure. Yeah.
It sort of, in a way, helps you push that negative.
Well,
away.
I think you believe what you tell yourself, and I'm 57, so, 56 years, I told myself I was worthless. So, and I think we do a few positive affirmations to go, it don't work, because I had 56 years of telling myself how bad I was for me to believe it so deeply. It's going to take more than just 2 or 3 times saying them, but your mind will believe what you tell it. So if you start telling it positive things, then you're going to see that positive shift in the way you perceive things.
So before we go any further, how's about we just sort of break down what a positive affirmation is and how we can make them work for us?
Well, they're just short positive statements that focus on what you want to achieve or how you want to feel. It's all about replacing the negative self-talk with empowering messages. Excuse me. Instead of telling yourself, well, I'm going to suck today at work, because we all get that Eeyore thing going on in our head too. you know, tell yourself you're going to do well.
Yeah.
You know, and you're probably not going to believe it right at first. But as you start to tell yourself in your brain, your subconscious begins to believe it, and those little shifts start to happen, you'll see how empowering they are.
And it helps you remove all that self-doubt, in other words.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yep. And it's not just about saying it. You got to start to try to believe it. So at first, you're probably not going to. First, you're going to look in the mirror and go, this is stupid. You know, I'm worthy of love. Yeah. That's why everybody loves me, because that's what I did. But after a week or two saying it, it started to feel good. Because I wasn't having people other than you tell me that, you know, love me. My family doesn't really give two craps where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I'm not feeling sorry for myself. But this is a way I began to empower myself to move away from those toxic relationships, too. Is just starting to make myself believe that I had worth. So I would tell myself that. But yeah, try to believe it, and repetition is the key. So you got to keep repeating those affirmations. I would not so much do them in the mirror, like a lot of people tell you to look in the mirror. I would do that, you know, when I was getting ready in the morning, but I would get in my car and just, as I was driving to an account, repeat those affirmations to myself.
Yeah. And I know you do, because I hear your phone going off every so often. In fact, just a few seconds ago, your phone was going off. You have a reminder set on your phone to help you either bring yourself to a focus or to say something positive.
Yep. Yeah. And repetition is the key, because I think when we are adults, if you'd really start to really think about where your mind is, it's on autopilot most of the time. When you get in a car, just like you said the other day, I drove all the way to East Liverpool or wherever you was driving and didn't remember how you got there. Yeah. So we all do that, right? So
hopefully we all pay attention to the road.
Well, I think we are, but our minds just go ahead of us. And if it's filled with negative thoughts and it's running that runaway train, you got to break that action up. You got to slip some positive in there. It's not necessarily just going to happen for you. So yeah, you got to take those breaks. I set reminders to do a mindfulness meditation, kind of be in the present, and to do some positive affirmations.
Well, you just brought that up. Why don't we have just a nice, short little meditation right now? And
well, let's do that. Yeah. So, everybody, just kind of get comfortable if you're safe to do so. Take a deep inhale and feel yourself becoming calmer and more centered. And with each exhale, release any negativity or self-doubt. Now silently repeat your chosen positive affirmation. Pick an affirmation that resonates with you. Feel the words resonate and empower and strengthen you.
And a good affirmation for right now is, I am loved beyond measure. I am loved beyond measure. I am loved beyond measure.
Now when you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the room. Take a few more deep breaths and open your eyes at your own pace.
All right. It does seem to help ease a little bit when you say that to yourself. Mm-hmm. When you say an affirmation like that one to yourself. Another thing is, I just want to remind everyone, with the holiday coming up next week, our schedule is going to be, we're going to be doing podcasts on Tuesday and Wednesday of the next 2 weeks, because we'll have Christmas week next week, and then New Year's the week after. Yeah. But we will be putting your meditation on the Thursdays. Yes. And then after the New Year, we'll go back to our regular schedule of podcasts on Tuesday and Thursday, and your meditations on Wednesdays.
Okay. Sounds
But
good.
yeah, I just can't believe Christmas is like almost here. We put that tree up like so early, like right after Thanksgiving. We like to put the tree up.
Yeah.
And that to me, I think, that to me is more of a positive affirmation feeling to me. Because sitting there and being able to look at the lights in the windows, and you get to sit with all the other living room lights off, and you have that tree on only.
Yeah.
That is what, to me, I think a positive affirmation should feel like.
Just peace and contentment.
Is the peace and contentment of enjoying the moment and reminding us that, there is good out there.
Yeah.
And we are good. We just need to believe it.
Yep, we do.
It's just, I don't know. It's one of them, maybe it's just Christmas to me, but it's just one of them holidays that everybody has a good moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of us do, I think.
But some of them, I think a lot of people also, though, and I don't want to toss all out negative right now, but there are people, though, that can be a little fake and phony with their happiness and positivity at this time.
Well, at least they're trying.
Yeah.
I'd rather have fake nice than mean.
Because there's always going to be that one person that's going to try to be nice and suck up to you just because, hey, Christmas is just around the corner. If I be nice to Dan, maybe I'll get something nice for Christmas.
Right, yeah, right. All
That's
right.
why I feed you the way I do. So, yeah. And then New Year's. Oh my God. Where'd the year go?
I don't know. I'm glad it's moving away from some of this animosity that we've had during, political climates and stuff. Hopefully we can, we're not going there, but...
No, we're not. We don't want to even talk politics. This is not a politics.
But I'm glad that some of that's dying down.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least for another 2 to 4 years. So, but, so on that note, next show we're going to be doing is on manifesting, and we still have a meditation of yours coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So with that, I think we should just get ready to close this show.
All right, yeah.
And so, until next time, everyone, keep it positive, keep smiling, and as always, peace out.